seconds. Gendron with it mid-court. Guarded by Plenseth. Gendron crossover in the lane. Free throw line. Teardrop goes with 1.5 seconds left to go. And the Tomahawks end the first quarter up by 8, 15-7. Outside the arc, left corner. Hansen now to John Martin, trying to throw it across the lane. Ball knocked away. Right to Hansen, though. Swoops into the lane and finishes. Brett Hansen has a couple of baskets. Quickly back the other way. Dylan Richardson scores two as they caught Central sleeping at the other end. As Brett Hansen is guarding Eric Gendron. Gendron goes behind his back to get by the defender. Offensive foul as Hansen stood with him, stride for stride, and Eric Gendron gets called for the foul. Tries to get it inbounds, does to Franzen. 4.5 minutes left to go in the first half. Franzen, a lot of contact, throws up one, and it bounces around the rim after hitting the backboard and falls through. Austin Franzen's got his second basket of the game. Brett Hansen and Mike Plenseth out there. Into Hansen and scores off the inbounds pass. Brett Hansen, 8 points, all here in the second quarter, and Central's back up on top. 20-19. Joey holding it over to Dixon, deep left wing, now dribbles middle. Right side, Hansen, a couple of steps to the top of the three. John Martin at the free throw line, quick shot, and buries it. And John Martin finally on the board. Goes to Franzen, middle of the floor. Franzen gets the pick from Gendron, spins left, puts up one, and it's a wild shot. Got his own rebound now, put it up and in. On the left side, Austin Franzen, one of the smallest kids on the floor with the offensive rebound and putback. It's 22-21 Central. Hansen the rebound. Hansen up the right side. Hansen, nice shake and bake move, past Gendron and scores. Whoa, that's making the highlights. 24-21 Central. A minute. Left side, Joey Martin. Now to John Martin. Underneath to his brother, and he scores an easy two. No look pass, and it was a beauty. Beat this count by the referee, and they do. Franzen in the lane, bounce pass. Gendron scores. Beautiful feed from Austin Franzen, and it's 26-23. Under 10 seconds, Franzen has it. They want to go to Gendron. Instead, they find Ian Roberts. Missed the shot. Gendron picks up the loose ball, and he puts it in the final seconds of the half. So, just like he did at the end of the first. By John Martin. Bounce pass in the lane. Gendron picked off by Hansen. Sticky fingers. Bounce pass ahead to Joey Martin. Sweeps into the lane and puts it home. It's the bunny. Joey Martin, the outlet pass to Hansen. Hansen attacking the rack. Puts it in. Central is coming out for the lead. Biggest of the game for Central. Martin got himself a 17-point night working. And we're early in the third quarter. Franzen, coast to coast, lays it up and in. And Austin Franzen has himself 8 points in the hands of Burke. Burke looking for an outlet, finds Franzen. Franzen puts it in the middle, bounce pass ahead to Richardson. Easy two. Austin Franzen is playing well tonight. 34-31, Central up by 3. Merrimack with a chance to tie or take the lead here. Gendron with it, deep right side. Gendron goes low block, Burke turns, gets free, puts it up and in off the window. 34 all, Shane Bork with his first inside opportunity since the first quarter. Take the three for the lead, it's short. Rebound, Joey Martin. Outlets to his brother, underneath Kelly. Nice finish, Kelly, off another beautiful John Martin pass. Now to Macris, over to John Martin on the right wing. Martin in the lane, scoops it up and in. Pretty finish by John Martin. Just his third basket of the game. He's got 6, and the lead is 5 for Central, 40-35. Steal by Plenseth, but Gendron came down with it all alone. On the other side is Roberts, and it's a 3-point game, 40-37. That was right offense here with 5 points in the third quarter, and the lead is 40-39. John Martin, crossover, gets to the left. On the baseline, hits, and the foul. John Martin with a chance for a 3-point play. Top of the three. Macris not going to shoot it from out there. Tries to go to Hansen, almost got stolen by Gendron. Hansen collected, one-handed floater is good. Hansen has it middle of the floor, goes high post, Joey Martin. Martin puts it on the floor, bounce pass to John Martin, and we've seen it all night the other way. This time Joey returns the favor to Big Bro. 52-40, Central up by 12. Back gets it into Franzen. Under 3 minutes left to go. Franzen in the lane. Franzen fall away is good. Austin Franzen in double figures. More importantly for him and his team, they're back up by 8, 58-50 with a little bit more than 2 minutes to go. Franzen gets the defender in the air, Hansen, and he hits. And Austin Franzen's got him back within 6. Timeout. Merrimack, deep left wing. Franzen, no dribble, finds Gasper. Steps inside the arc. High arcer goes! 4-point game. Mickey Gasper. 58-54 Central. Middle of the floor gets Gasper. Gasper fakes on the 3. Got it away to Franzen. He'll fire the 3. 1-point game. Austin Franzen. 58-57. 40 seconds left to go. Central with possession. Gasper with it. Picks up his dribble. Got it away to Franzen. Guarded by Plensis. Franzen underneath. Richardson scores. 1-point game. 60-59. 10 seconds left to go. Central taking their time. Gets it into Joey Martin. They need the foul right away. And Central beats the pressure. Martin scores. No basket. Does it count? It doesn't matter. Central wins the game. 62-59, I believe. They say the basket counts. I think it was a little too late. 62-59, the final. Central survives against Merrimack. Had a double-digit lead in the fourth quarter, and Merrimack storming back to make it a game. And really, the three guys that led the way scoring-wise, we got Brett Hansen to my right, team high 21. We got Joey Martin with 19 points, and John Martin with 17. I want to start with you, John, because you got to be like the coolest cucumber in the world, the coolest customer I've ever seen, with clutch free throws awaiting him. Referee gives you the ball, you swish it. You got another big one, swish. I mean, it was unbelievable. You don't even like think about those. You just acted like it was nothing.
I like to keep myself calm in the moment, not try to get too caught up in the crowd and the noise. Just catch it and shoot it. I don't like to dribble and think about the shot too much, and that's my free throw routine, just catch and shoot.
Kind of a machine over here. Yeah. Another thing that really impresses me about you guys and how you play together is the passing. I mean, he's hitting you wide open down low for just easy baskets, and then you return the favor at one point to him tonight. I mean, that's got to be something that you just have developed playing with each other all these years in the backyard.
Yeah, that's just years of playing with each other, and we're just both good at basketball. We have good chemistry, and it's just really good to play with them.
And Brett, you, I thought, really stepped it up in the second quarter. You had like 10 points in the blink of an eye. You didn't score any in the first quarter. This guy had all 7 of your points after the first quarter. You were down 7-0, and it just seemed like that mano matchup, you and Eric Gendron, really fueled your fire tonight, because you seem to be playing with a little extra emotion, I thought, tonight.
Yeah, Eric's a real good player, so I had to be hyped up to be able to stay with him, and he was covering me too, and he's a really good defender, so I just step up my game.
And you guys fouled him out. He fouled out with 4:19 left, but then little Austin Franzen is lighting you guys up in the fourth quarter. He's a real good player. He doesn't look, I was talking to Coach Goodrich, he doesn't look like a whole lot, but man, that kid can play.
Yeah, I played with him all summer, and he's been hitting those shots the whole time. I mean, he's a real great shooter, great player, and he's a great kid.
Joey, let's talk about what this win means. It was an unbeaten team coming in here. You guys knew you were going to be tested, and you've been tested this year. It's not like you're blowing everybody out, but to have those guys jump on you at the start and then fall behind and then be able to rally back, I'm sure the coach had a lot of things to say, how he can use that as a teachable moment for you guys going forward.
It means a whole lot. It sends a message really to everybody else that when we go down, we're just going to fight back and get it back.
And John, one last one for you before we let you go. I mean, just the way this team is playing, and one of the things that I was talking about, we do a little play-by-play as we film the whole game, and when you guys kind of go to that spread type of situation where you're trying to run clock, when you guys get in that situation where you got a pretty good lead at the end, and you got so many guys who can handle the ball, you three, you got Dawson, it opens up a lot of backdoor cuts, a lot of straight drives to the basket there. You guys got to love it when you're in that situation and they put up whatever signal it is to kind of spread the floor and just work the clock at the end of the game.
Yeah, it's credit to Coach Wheeler. I mean, he designs that type of offense. He knows the players he has, and spread the floor, let the ball handlers either take the man to the hole. We cut. We have great chemistry, and we're able to get it done a lot through that spread offense.
All right, you're the even keel guy. How do you guys kind of keep it and not get too full of yourselves and, being interviewed by guys like me and highlight videos and newspaper articles and stuff like that? I mean, can you guys kind of keep it together and finish out this season? And, I mean, is it a goal to maybe go undefeated, or are you from the Bill Belichick school, one game at a time?
I think that's a better route, one game at a time. We all have one goal on our mind. That's what's great about our team. No individualism. We all want to get the win every night. So it's easy to keep these guys together. We all know what we want to do.
We got John Martin, Joey Martin, and Brett Hansen over here. Central, another victory, a close one against Merrimack tonight, 62-59. Guys, thanks so much. Coach Doc Wheeler over here after his team survives a scare. It looked like you guys were pulling away in the fourth quarter, up by double digits. Gendron fouls out of the game, and what do you know? You get a basket at the buzzer to give yourselves a three-point margin. Mm-hmm. When you look at the tape, you're going to know that shouldn't have counted. But you guys, would have won by one, nevertheless. But I'm sure you'll take a win, but you got some things to talk about how they got back into the game.
Well, I told our guys I don't think we started well. I don't think we finished well. But it's one of the great things that when you play a very good opponent, they're going to show you what you need to work at. And Merrimack did that. It was 52-40 with a little over 4.5 minutes left when Eric Gendron fouled out. I thought at that point, worst case, we're going to keep it right around that margin and finish the game. And miss some free throws. Don't conduct yourselves the right way. A couple turnovers, jump on defense and give up some position, and next thing you know, Merrimack was good enough to make us pay, and I give them all credit to having those kids step up and be courageous without their star player, and they're sending us home with hopefully with some humility and an understanding of we got a lot of work to do.
I was talking to the guys and asking them about, look, you're at the halfway point of the season now, basically.
Yep.
I know you're not talking about undefeated seasons or anything like that, but I'm sure you obviously would like to go undefeated, but it's way too early to start talking about that stuff.
Well, for us, what we do is we go home and break down the tape, and then we have practice tomorrow. We got a game Wednesday against Concord. So we certainly would like to analyze why we made certain mistakes. We'd like to practice it, give them multiple repetitions tomorrow in practice so they don't repeat the mistakes. All right, we tell them mistakes are part of your learning process, no problem. Don't be a repeat mistake maker. And it's up to us to identify mistakes and then give them repetitions so they don't repeat them.
Let's talk about John Martin's passing ability, because to me, he's one of the best passers I've seen, for his size, especially. He handles the ball really well. I know he was playing point guard for his team back in Florida last year. He can be your point guard, too. I know you got Dawson, who's a very good point guard, but having him being able to handle the ball like that, score, take it to the basket, and then find people, it's an uncanny ability. He's just a real good all-around player.
Again, I wouldn't qualify it. He is one of the best passers I've seen. I don't want to compare, but he's excellent. I mean, he's got a unique skill set there. The fact that he's 6'4" is great. You can use him to pass over traps and pressure. With Dawson, Dawson's a little kid, so we're trying to use those two guys, so we can utilize their strengths. We started third point guard Brett Hansen, so we got 3 point guards in our starting lineup. So some of the things you may sacrifice maybe physically, because neither one of none of the 3 of them are some hulking strong player, but they are greatly skilled. They pass, they share it, they shoot it, and we're just trying to utilize their skill sets.
You've been in this game a long time as a player and a coach. You've seen a lot. Yep. Probably thought you've seen it all, but then something happens like happened tonight. I think it was in the fourth quarter. Tyler Kelly's on the free throw line. He's got 2 free throws. I don't know if it's one-on-one or 2 shots. He hits the first one, then all of a sudden there's a whistle blown, a technical foul. It's on him. So he can't even take the second free throw. He fouls out of the game on that technical free throw, and then you got to bring someone in off the bench to take the other free throw, and that kind of helped them with their comeback. Have you ever seen anything called like that before, like a situation like that? Because I haven't. I didn't even know what was going on.
Very simply, never seen it. And very simply, I hope never to see it again.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Yeah. John, John Martin and Tyler had a conversation going, and Tyler goes, "I'm going to kiss this game goodbye," or something like that, and then the referee thought it was directed at an opponent and gave him a technical foul. So,
and it was his fifth, so he was done.
That was a really big play in the game.
Imagine if
really
that happened in the final seconds.
Well, what we just talked about is if that happens at Durham and there's 2,000 people and Merrimack gets the momentum because of a play like that, shame on us. We got to fix it.
Crazy stuff.
Yeah.
All right, Coach. Thanks a lot. Another good win, and still unbeaten.
So far, so good.
What those kids from Merrimack High School did tonight. I mean, they lost their leader, and other kids stepped up, and that shows signs of a good basketball team. There's nothing to be ashamed of coming in here and losing a basketball game to a talented team as that by a few points.
You're at the end there, those final seconds. You needed a 3 to tie. You ended up getting it underneath and getting an easy basket, but you still needed 3.
Yeah, we didn't have any timeouts left. There was not much they can do. Central, maybe your kids, maybe they take it out and we get another steal. I mean, they're all kids. They all make mistakes, and you never know what's going to happen. But we burned our timeouts. There's nothing I could really do. And that's where it was at. I just thought they did a tremendous job of getting back in the game.
Austin Franzen, he doesn't look like much when you look at him, but the kid can play.
He's really progressing really well, I think he takes second fiddle to Eric and Burke sometimes, and you saw what he could do tonight when Gendron was out of the game. He kind of took over that game. He made some, I think it was one of his finer games he's played. He is small, and I thought he did a good job defensively tonight. He didn't really give up much. He can rebound. He does a lot of good things, and he's a really nice young man too. And we're really proud of having him for another year after this year.
You must feel pretty good that you're able to make that comeback without Gendron. He was out. He fouled out with 4 minutes and 19 seconds left.
Yeah, well, Eric, they really put a lot of pressure on Eric tonight. It gives Central credit. You're talking, and Eric has a lot of pressure on himself too. You're regaining a state, he won the championship as a sophomore. He's Player of the Year. He's Gatorade Player of the Year. He's got all this thing, and you come into a big environment. We got to remember he's just a kid still. He's a young man, just basically 17 years old. He could almost school-wise still be a junior, and he's coming into an environment like this with a lot of pressure on him, and it's a learning curve for him too. To be able to get through this, and I thought he handled it pretty well. And I think it was a really good thing that our team really stepped up without him, but we certainly can't go too far without Eric Gendron. Let's not kid each other.
When we talked Friday night, you had mentioned it's only January, all what matters is March, but this had a March feel to it.
Well, it's pretty cold out. I think it's going to be a little warmer in March.
Well, this winter,
I don't know. Well, no, this was a tester. This is a tester. This is the games that you want to be able to compete in. We played these guys down in Riv in September, and they beat us by 30 or 25-30. So our goal was tonight to come in here and see where we are on that measuring bar. I think we measured up pretty well. I thought we did a good job. So now we know we can play with Central. Hopefully we'll be able to play with the BGs and Trinities, and we can build on this going down the road. So when we do get an opportunity maybe to play these guys again, we'll be ready to go.